What's good, everybody? It is your boy Underdog Flat K Clutch K 24/7, and we are here. Probably one of the most requested things that I've gotten from my channel as of recent, which is how to run the loop of the defense that I gave to Lambo to run in MCS. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's given a lot of people problems, and I told you guys it's going to give a lot of people problems. And I'm gonna show you guys the man version. You guys, I've always shown how to do it in zone, how to do it with a little bit of man put up in there. But I'm going to show you guys the basic setup that he was doing in man. But I'm not going to give like the full thing of how he did it because this is how I've literally looked at him do it. But I'm going to basically show you guys how to do it in the man versions, which is very, very easy. Anybody can sit here and do it. And this is probably going to be close to meta, if not meta. So, first thing you want to do is when you go here to nickel over, I am in multiple defense, by the way. I'm in multiple defense. What I'm going to do is push triangle and do my adjustments. So, what I normally would do for nickel over is that these two up here would have to be two middle linebackers or two safeties that I know I can use her that either has pick artist or lurk artist, respectfully, for each position, which is very, very simple. Manti Teo is going to be right here for one user, and then I'm going to go ahead and use Anthony Barr. As a matter of fact, no, I'm gonna use Anthony Barr to put here in this spot. Or if you want to use a safety, then I guess I'll go and put Makakmu, even though he doesn't have abilities. I'm gonna put him in there. Next up here on the outsides, on the ends, this is where your outside linebackers is going to be. So here, I'm gonna put Overshown here on this side, and over here, I'm gonna put Anthony Barr on that side. Now that's two lurk artists that's on the line. Now, reason why I have lurk artists on the line instead of pick artists and lurker is because you're saving 1 AP. So when the pressure does come in and there's a throw out of sack, that's basically going to light up for you to get more D-line picks, which is very, very important. And what I'm going to do here in this spot, I'm going to sub out Ndamukong Suh for Micah Parsons. Now, one thing that I can show you guys that inside of a MUT standpoint, what I'm going to do, because I'm trying to get my coins up, trying to get my team back up because I'm getting back into MUT, but here in the D tackle spot, I'm putting two left ends or two defensive ends in this spot where they both have pick artists. And the only two people that has pick artists is Footballist Family JJ Watt and Legend limited edition Reggie White. So if those two get right there on the line, I can have two pick artists on D line at the D tackle position, and one of them, which I believe will be JJ Watt, will have inside stuff. So basically, that will be 4 AP for JJ Watt to have pick artist and inside stuff. 2 AP for the other defensive end to have pick artist, and then I'm gonna have lurk artist, lurk artist, lurk artist, lurk artist, and then the other 2 AP will be for maybe mid zones and stuff at the corners or something like that, or something like I'm gonna figure it out. Or at this point, I'm gonna keep one defensive end right here to have that set up for 4. Don't even worry about the other D tackles. So that means I could have mid zone, mid zone, mid zone, mid zone, or something of that nature. Because there's one AP mid zones going around. But it's really up to you guys. But for me, I'm going to have an end where it has pick artists being the inside because the D tackles can sit here and get picks as well. So, after I showed you guys all that, I am going to go and cut my camera off to basically show you guys the play that you're going to come out in, and it is one robber press. This is the play. This is simply it. And what you are going to do, what you've seen Lambo do a lot, is that he was bringing the safety down to user and let the linebackers go and play their man. So, like I said, if you want to have safeties that's going to be really good in man, put them in that linebacker spot. Or if you trust your linebackers to do what they need to do, keep them there. So we are going to basically come out in a bunch strong offset, and we are going to come out in corner strike. Basically, this is going to be a very, very simple what you call it is going to be a very, very simple video. It's going to be very quick, and it's going to basically say everything that you need to do. Right here, I'm pushing triangle down, which already presses them, but we're going to press them again. And then I'm going to shade down, which is triangle, and then down on the right stick, and then triangle and left to basically shade inside. But what I would do with some of them, like with square over here on this side, I'm going to shade outside. The only person I'm shading outside is the solo guy or anything of that nature. And then we're going to rock out like that. The next thing that you want to do is push left on the D-pad, and then either you can shade left or you can shade to the right with your D line. to keep them inside of these blitzing assignments, just like this. And then all you're doing is QB containing. You bring the safety down and you mug the gap right here with the linebackers. So you can either move them over like this, or how he did it inside the video, to where that linebacker is right there on that tight end, and then the linebacker that's here in the back is basically going to look out for anything on that running back. Or you can go ahead and switch back over here to this side just in case anything happens like that. But I would prefer, just like he did, is to move the linebackers over to where the tight end and stuff is, and then report accordingly. And then that safety in the back, either you can go ahead and put them into like a curl flat, put them into like inside third, you can put them inside of a deep half, anything of that nature. But this is probably going to be the basic setup, and all you're doing is you're staying right here waiting for the ball to be hiked, and then you're going to sit here and hug the gap, which is staying down. So I'm gonna basically set it up again, and that's basically it. Everything is done, and what you're going to do is hug the gap and hold down on your left stick. So all they're doing is when they hike, you're engaging with that guard for him to loop around, for you to get your, what you call it, for you to get your loop in, but you also getting your press on man and the outsides and things of that nature to get that in as well. So this time I'm gonna actually shade down and outside, and then I'm gonna go ahead and hook the gap. Once again, I'm gonna go ahead and catch them. Boom, and then come back out, and you see the reason that this is such a great defense is because not only do you have the loop right there, but if they try to run out, the reason why I say QB contain is if they start running because of that loop coming in, the contains is going to be right there waiting every single time. And if you look down the field, what else is open? Literally nothing else is open. It's going to be just draped just like that. And even if you have corners with one step ahead, if you have them with pick artists or what you call it, not one step ahead, inside shade, outside shade, anything of that nature, any man abilities, deep route KO, mid route, medium route KO, things like that. That's really going to impact this defense just really being that good. So if you get caught with your safety like this inside of a deep zone, just go to your other one, put them inside of a deep zone, and then put your man in the zone, and it's going to work the same exact way. Just basically wait on it, calm down. Even if you do not get what you call it, even if you do not get the loop in time, you still have QB contained defense and basically man defense all around. Just go and use it the very next thing, and everything will be according to plan. Boom, I do it just like that, and now I'm going to go use it that. Everything is basically already boxed. That's basically the whole defense. You can go ahead and do different things to it, to where you can come out and like I want to say a cover one hole. Let me see if a cover one hole will work. If you press the middle linebacker down and then user him just like this, you can yeah, I'm gonna do it this side. It will basically be the same thing as what you call it. It'll be basically the same thing, but you're just using the linebacker. You can still do the same thing with user and a linebacker in the last play, which was cover one press, but you have to sit here and do an extra adjustment to where you have to put a linebacker onto a different player to sit here and get him free. So right here, I'm gonna just go ahead and user him with the linebacker. Wait for it to pick up. I'm sitting here and just guessing a little bit too early. Boom, and then I come right back. I can go and use their other things, and you can still work the same way. But if you want to, you don't have to keep the D line spread it out. You can actually pinch them in and then do it just like this. You can switch it to the other side. You can do it just like that as well. User this like right here, and then you can get the same exact thing the same way. So now that D tackle is looping. You want to do it on this side. Switch it on this side and do the D tackle looping on that side. You can do it on whichever side you want. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it onto this side to show you guys it's gonna be just like this. Wait for it to hike. I come back. Yes, I get it to what you call it. I definitely bump him to not get it there. But even if it's not, you still got the contains. You still got man defense in the back. You're not going to get it every time unless you practice it. But yeah, you can just basically move him down right here, put him into that hook over there so you don't have to worry about it. And then just go ahead and use it as down here. Boom. And the running back right there actually bumps him enough to get out there. So if you realize that the running back is right there, go towards the side the running back isn't. Move him over there towards the middle and user away from the running back. I mean, go ahead and do the point of attack away from the running back. Because if you do it like that, the running back does not get an extra bump. He doesn't have a play in there. And of course, when you sit here and try and do your what you call it, when you sit here and try and do your blitz and things like that, they're going to try and ID the mic, switch it towards a different way, do it in certain ways, and sometimes it just gets it to the point where the edge is going to come in free. It's going to get points to where other D tackles are going to come in free. So it definitely helps you out if you learn how to do the loop and do it certain ways. You can definitely scramble up if you got room, certain things of that nature. You can send an extra player. You can really just make it a whole chess game. But this is really the whole blitz. There's really nothing much to it. Just keep that loop coming, boom, and then peek right back out. And if you have really good man defense and you just want a good loop and things of that nature to work with, after you sit here and get that loop in, you can go ahead, go back and use it whatever you want. Switch take to a different thing as well, which makes this defense so good. So if you guys like this video, make sure you guys are going to leave a like, comment down below other stuff you guys like to see, and subscribe if you guys are new. And as always, folks, peace out.